Hello, everybody. Welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath, intuitive card reader, and a visionary as well. I'm here this morning to do the general monthly reading for August 2017 for the sign of Cancer, the crab. And I say that way because it's my sign, okay? And different background this morning, huh? There's a reason. I wish that one would just keep quiet for a while. I'm out on my deck. My usual spot's right there behind the camera through the windows. But I'm on the deck because you can see there's no view behind me. It's a whiteout. That's all fog. Oh, you would start up right now, and here comes traffic. I was hoping the background stuff, the traffic and stuff. It's still early morning, so there's a lot of commuters going to work. Motorcyclists that work probably on his way to work at the nuclear plant. They come and they go, and that's my neighbor starting his bike up or whatever it is. You would pick this morning. I hope he doesn't keep it running. I can't get your smudge going, guys, no matter what I do. This is all tinder dry. I had a comment about, yes, I'm going to read the card, shut up. Whoever just said that, I heard that. I had a comment, somebody had said that they say the smaller the smoke, the better the harmony, the energies in the room or whatever. Anyway, I just can't get it going. It just won't go. So I think that's a bit much. Anyway, the reason I came out here, I've already done the deal, so we're going to save time there for the whiners. Shut up, shut up, shut up. I'm getting there. There's a reason. I have to explain why I'm out here, right? So anyways, I pre-shuffled inside and I did everything I had to do like that, but I wanted you guys to, as usual, be part of this smudge. There's a phenomenon that goes on here, if you want to call it that. But during the summer months, when the fog rolls in, as it is right now, it was clear here this morning and now we're fogged in, but you know what? If you blink, the weather changes around here that quickly. So you could get to see the fog roll out again. Try to give you guys some of this. And you'll have the view, but that's not why I'm out here this morning. In these conditions right here, there's a whale that comes in close enough that we can hear it. I was out here this morning trying to record it on the camera here to pick the sound up. I feel like it's pulled away at this moment, but it could come back. This will go on all day. And it could be with whales, he could be 4 or 5 miles away. And I'm hearing him here through the fog. But he comes in, but I wanted to share that with you all here. So the birds are singing and all that other good stuff. I don't have any of my candles going out here. I gotta stay safe anyways, Cancer. So let's get into the reading. I've done worse. We're only 3 minutes in. I've done worse. Okay, so I just heard him. Do you hear that? Oh, please tell me you guys hear that. That woo. That right there's a dove. There's a difference. I'll get your cards laid out. I hope you guys heard that. That was pretty good call he put out, or she. Okay. Your very first. Oh, nice. Very first card in your overall energy for the month of August. And I'm sorry that the readings are late. We're August 4th now, so I'm sorry about that. But some of the months better than not. There's more of the month left than not, right? So this can be what it is. This is, yeah, you're going to have a hard time seeing that. The Hermit. Contemplation. So this is your overall energy for the month of August, Cancer. A lot of reflection going on right now. Real quiet reflection, pulling yourself off to the side, wanting to spend a lot of alone time by yourself. Some of you are trying to make decisions on major life changes. and it's requiring you. You're pulling into yourself because you're not. This is for some of you. It's a general reading. Please remember, but some of you are pulling in on yourself because you're not quite sure who you are in the moment, and you're not quite sure if you are where you're supposed to be. We'll put it that way. And there's these other hidden avenues that part of you, you're messed up a little bit on making a choice or decision, or if you should make a choice or decision at all. So this card is has you secluding yourself, contemplating an awful lot, spending a lot of time alone, and you're trying to process everything that's happened over the last 6 or 7 months. Some of you have been through some stuff. And if you're feeling more alone, if you have that lonely feeling, don't worry about that. But I feel that some of you, whoever this applies to, you are feeling lonely. You're feeling all alone in the world with your troubles. Nobody can fix them but you, which makes you feel small and alone and achingly lonely if you had somebody to share this with. But it's not. This is your thing. This is within yourself. A lot of soul searching going on here. Under the Hermit's influence, just know that you're being guided by your own inner light. And also know that, this is not going to last forever. Whatever it is that some of you are going through, it's not going to last forever. You should also distance yourself at this time. This be right across the board at any time. Distance yourself from overwhelming people that are just draining the energy from you and not serving any purpose, not serving any positive purpose in your life. And some people serve no purpose, and that's just fine. But when the purpose they're serving is to suck and drain your energy and monopolize your time and your space, is people like that? No, you've got to clear them out. The advice of the card is to embrace being alone in contemplation. Healing is going to be needed as well to find the answers that you seek. So you have to work through some stuff to come up on an even keel when you start making decisions and answering the questions with decisions. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. All right, I'm not going to do that again. This is very simplified. There's nothing complicated about it other than the stress and the agony of going through making some choices that you know you need to make. He's out there. She's out there. I believe it's a she. I've been told about her from another seer. But, yeah. Get to know yourself more deeply is another advice from the card. And your keywords are thought and retreat, travel, inner journey, solitude, seclusion, and protection. All right, that was your overall energy. Now your finances and your wealth. Oh, you've got the 6 of Cups. Well, it's all about reflection. All right. So, and my hands, look at my hands, are just a disgrace. Good Lord. Probably going to have soot on my face and everything out here. I can't see. The past is returning for some of you right now, okay? And it's bringing back to life. Now, for some of you, this is just something has triggered off your past memories and maybe thinking of somebody in particular. For the rest of you, it's physically the past coming back into your present right now. Somebody from your past. It could have been a lifelong older friend that you haven't seen in a few years. Or it could be an old love, an old flame, somebody that you were in a relationship with. You're going to find yourself, this is going to be a good reconnection for you either way. You're going to be reliving the past. You're going to be going back in time in your minds, your hearts, to a more simpler time. You both feel was a safe haven for you. It's a time era that was a safe time for you, where you weren't really exposed to the world yet, but you're just starting to test the waters a little bit. There's some good memories back there with this person. So you're looking to relive some of the older stuff. So you'd be doing silly things like, well, it's not silly, but, doing things like climbing the roof of your house on a warm summer night, in a clear night, and looking at the stars like you used to do as kids. Maybe your old tree house is still on the property where you used to live, or you're still living there. And you get to go back and you have campfires, you're going to go fishing, brook fishing, or something like this. Um, that was a foghorn. There's all these sounds. But anyways, so this is a really, really nice card. This is a good card because there's something very special going down here for you, Cancer. Reconnecting with somebody very special. I just heard music come to the forefront. There's going to be a memory with somebody, and music is the strongest memory shared between you both. It's something. I can't get it. It's there, but I'm not getting it, and I won't fudge it. But music's going to be a strong point for somebody out there. That's the message I'm getting. It's coming to me to get out to you. This card is speaking to you. Maybe you were in an orchestra or a band with this person, where music was your number one thing that you shared. So that's that. Um, you may even go back and visit a childhood place that you hung together. In relationships, you're going to find a sense of security, a sense of peace, a sense of comfort and harmony. There's a nice balance going on currently for you, Cancer, within your relationships. The advice is to enjoy reconnecting to happier times at this time. Enjoy the entertainment of it all and the richness of it all. This is going to inspire you for the future. It may even revive, like if it was a music thing, maybe it'll revive that, bring it back to life, and you'll start over again and try something new. Your keywords are friendship and visitors, happiness, comfort, childhood memories, protection, and play. It's going to be a lot of childhood playing going on here. That's a really good card. Um, the I'm not even, this fell in your financial sector, but you know what? Other than creating your music again with this other person, which could, if you're planning on going professional, would affect your finances. Other than that, I'm being quite honest with you. This card probably shouldn't have even fell there, but it was meant to come up. So, but we'll see. I'm sure finances are going to come up for you soon here anyway. Okay, so your hearth and home, anything close to your heart, romance, family, friends, um, everything that's important to you. You got the card of strength and stability. This card shows up. The overall meaning of it is strength of character, and how much can you endure? How much um, can you handle? How much can you put out, as far as putting things out for yourself in regards and respect to yourself, to better yourself and your life as well. Um, and it's how strong are you in your convictions, your own personal convictions. You know, if there's 4 people opposing you, are you still going to stand your ground if you're on the other side of an issue? Or are you going to give in and cave? No. And if Cancer did, they'd make it very clear they weren't happy about it if they had to, if you were outnumbered. Um, so, stand your ground is the very first message that's coming off of this card. And have patience in the face of conflict. Conflict, I just heard from paying bills, which is conflict if you're not paying your bills or you're not able to. The money's just not there, especially for like utilities, important things to keep the roof off your head. Um, so have patience as you work through these things. And I'm just hearing karma is going to pay somebody a visit just when they need it, right on time. It's going to be wonderful. That's the foghorn, if you can hear that. I'm not sure. Anyways, yeah, somebody's going to come and save your butt. Something that you've done in the past is now coming full circle, and this is wonderful. This isn't a huge amount of help or amount of money, if that's what it, but it's just enough to get you through. It's just a little bit of a help to get you through. So that's a wonderful thing that's going to go on there for you, Cancer. And that's because you're just so darn lovable. Like, people just hate to see you that way, you know. Kind of half joking here. But don't be overwhelmed by others or what opposes you at this time. Just remember that you're better than anything that's negative out there. Cancer, you're all about love and light. You're all about home. You're all about comfort, um, solidification in the relationships that are in your life. So, but the thing you don't need, and this came up a little while ago, didn't it, about overwhelming people and them draining your energy. See, this is obviously need to be brought to the forefront. Who's tagging on to your coattails? Who's the monkey on your back? Right? Get rid of them. Come on, Cancer. You can have that firm, cold side to you as well when you need it. And Cancer doesn't like to pull on that too often because it feels so negative. But sometimes you need to fight fire with fire. So you have to get this person and try to, because here's the other thing with Cancer. I'm this way. Oh my God, if I think I offend somebody when it was unintentional, just about kills me. I feel so much remorse. It's horrible. And then I get so mad at myself. I was like, what were you thinking, Natalie? What were you thinking? Where was your head? You really did. That was the furthest thing, but somebody took it the wrong way. These things happen. So, but cancers can be subtle as well. Kill them with kindness. Try to, as a bumblebee, honeybee actually, trying to peel somebody away from you, peel them off of you. Get off without hurting their feelings. Cancer, you're pretty good at that. You're pretty good at that. You can handle that. The confidence is there. You can pull on that. Don't let anybody bully or intimidate you either. At this time, you're a baby hornet. You get out of here. Go away. Right now. They sting. Don't let anybody bully or intimidate you, but have some compassion without losing your own boundaries and remain strong. Don't lower yourself to a place where you really don't want to go and you never do like going there. And that's like, Cancer can get pretty raw. Cancer can get right in your face. Cancer will tell you the truth if the right buttons are pushed. And I'm hearing, and it's about time it was said. It's about time somebody told that person. Nobody else will. Cancer will do it. Canadian geese. I wish they'd come in closer so you could see them. They're coming out of the marsh, which is right over here. And they're going to fly right behind me, over the cove. They're tanking up and getting ready to go south already. Listen to how excited they are. There they go. There they go. Oh, I wish you guys, I don't know if you could see them. See them in the fog. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Here comes a string more. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23, 27. That's an odd number. But did you guys see that? I hope you got to see that. It's kind of hard. They're so excited. This marsh is Thompson Marsh, and it begins over here. And we've got my house, the neighbor's house, and one other house, and then the marsh continues up there. So we're right on a marsh area. It's all nature protected by the New Brunswick Nature Trust. So there's no hunting here, and this is a migratory bird path. They all come in and they leave by here. So anyway, you're going to be. This is being highlighted because I'm feeling the heat off of this. That you're going to be in a confrontation with somebody that just sucks the life right out of you. But don't let them intimidate. Don't let them bully. And they have done that to you in the past. Not anymore. There's no room for this anymore. You need to nip it in the bud now. Take care of them now. If they wanted to drop you in a heartbeat, they would, with no compassion at all. So you don't need to compromise your own integrity over this person so you walk away going, yeah, I really told them. I put them in their place. That's not Cancer. Cancer will walk away and go, oh, geez, I hit below the belt. Maybe I went too far with the truth. That's Cancer. This card also can mean the literal return of strength, the literal return of energy and vitality. For those of you that have been out of the loop, I'm hearing suffering from depression, going through grief, illness, accident, and slowly, 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 slowly coming back, starting to catch your breath, a little inkling of, I want to be back, I don't want to be here anymore, this is horrible, I don't want to be stuck in this place of sadness and depression, grayness and darkness, and this empty feeling inside. I don't want to be like that, I don't want to feel this way anymore. I've got to get past the pain, I've got to get past the grief, I've got to get my strength back. That means I've got to work harder, this kind of thing. That's what this card can represent. Really, strength in every way, shape, and form is represented by this card. The advice of the card is to stand firm, to take a higher moral ground when it's called for. Your character's being tested. Don't ask by who. Just know that it is. You can handle the challenges, and you can handle them without compromising and without panic either, and any fear. So, fear not. Your keywords are courage and patience, endurance, risk, balance, opposition, and vitality. All right. Your challenges for the month, and I don't know what's going on here, guys. Ooh. You know what I just heard? Because this is a gorgeous card. This card's beautiful. The meaning behind it. I love this card. I want it. I connect with it. It's a Two of Cups, about partnership. But the main common meaning of this card is everlasting love. From here and beyond, from here to infinity, that has spanned the cosmos for several centuries is what's coming forward here for some of you. Crazy as that sounds, right? So, the heart wants what it wants. I had to throw that in there. Sorry. Romance partnerships are highlighted by this card. But you're going to have some challenges throughout this, some of you. I'm coming back to the beginning of the reading, where some of you have somebody out there, not some of you, somebody has some serious choices and decisions to make about their life. They move off in a different direction, and they're scared. And that's it. This is your challenge for the month. If it's love, if it's real, is it what you think it is? Is it all you hope it's going to be? And you have no answers to that because you have to live that in order to answer that. And you're saying, is the grass greener on the other side at this point in my life? Is the grass greener? Should I just stay where I am? Surf's up. Should I just stay where I am? If I walk outside of my life right now and take my life in a different direction with somebody else, is it going to be better? Is it going to be worse? Is this where I belong? There's your big question of this reading, Cancer. Am I where I belong? It's highly important to you right now. A lot of soul searching going on, as was when the Hermit was the very first card for you and showed up as your overall energy. All right? There's so much going on here. So much going on. Are you where you're supposed to be? Huge question. And scary. Who wants to uproot their life? But you're feeling like you're missing out. Something big here. Something big here. You're missing out on something big, Cancer. I don't know what that means for me. Who knows? I don't examine my own life. I spend too much time examining yours. But this brings, you could also make a new connection with an old person, an old soul that you already know. You become like-minded individuals. You are melding together and morphing into another spirit, almost as one. We are all one. We are all omni. You know, we're kind of like the red blood vessels and the white corpuscles within the human body. And the white ones are the sick people, right? And the red ones are the healthy, robust ones. So you're going to have this balance of life all the time, Cancer. For some of you, I know that. I'm not speaking to myself, but you need to realize that nothing is ever going to just be smooth sailing from beginning to middle to the end, the story of your life. It's not going to work that way. You're going to be, especially Cancer, oh my heavens. Oh wow, I could write several books. I really could. My life is, was right from the get-go. 3 years of age. Oof, oof, oof. Whoa, woof, woof. Sound effects a little bit. But anyways, some of you Cancer, you need to really face up to that and say, realistically, if I make a change, I know not everything's going to come out roses all the time. There are going to be challenges there for me that I have to take on. And some of you are feeling like, I'm just too tired at the very thought of it. I think I'll stay put. There you go. Some of you are looking to have your interest nurtured as well at this time and looking for a teacher. So you're open to somebody new and somebody like-minded coming in. You're almost calling them to yourself. It's like you've put a call out and they will show up. You're going to feel like a piece of the puzzle of your life has been missing and now it's been filled. For now. Because you never stop wanting or needing or growing. The advice is to look for others to share your visions right now. Go do that. Work with others. You'll get greater results as well. Your keywords are partnership, creativity, communication, travel for some, planning, education, and inspiration. Love the word inspiration. I love what it means. Just love it, love it, love it. Your last card. Wow, okay. And your final outcome, not final outcome, but your message from Spirit. The High Priest. He's all about wisdom. He's fantastic. I wish you guys could. I don't know how well you can see him. He's fantastic. Don't look at my grubby hands. They're a mess. Okay, so he usually, this guy, as far as religion goes, because he is the High Priest, he covers all areas of what you want to call religion. The practice of your belief, because that's all it is. It's how you practice it, right? It's just a word for an action. But he covers all of that and then goes beyond just the religion and the teachings and the learnings of whatever church you follow, whatever practice you follow. He covers all. He has a strong influence as well on marriages, Orthodox religion, ceremonies, wisdom, leadership. He's a man of learning, a man of high intuition. He stands he stands in the portal that is on one side the divine, and on this side the world of mortal man, and he's right in the middle. He's stretching his hand out to some of you Cancer, saying, if you want the wisdom, it's here. I'm willing to teach you, lead you, and show you. If you're looking for more wisdom, if you want your spirituality to grow, thrive, and bloom, you only have to ask. There will be an energy that will come in and will help guide you along that way. I'm feeling that for you. So, this is also the unity of two people coming together as one. So this could be a romantic link up here, and we're talking into infinity. I just felt that strong. I was just washed over with that. It's into infinity. There's no ending it. Yes, you're here in the real world, but this goes beyond that. This goes beyond that. This is, you know what, maybe one, maybe two people out of everybody viewing this. So, also, you're going to, for some of you, because Cancer's so highly intuitive, you are going to be more connected to your intuition and a lot closer to your guides for the month of August. And I'm smiling because that's going to be, there's a huge payoff of joy and happiness to be found within that very statement, that you are going to be connecting with your spirit guides on a much stronger, higher vibrational level. I'm hoping for that because I'm all for that. I'm all up for that. So, predictions of unity. Here it comes, Cancer. This is a prediction for your mind and your body and your soul, and feeling connected to everything that goes with that. This guy also represents a time hardcore reality in the now. Tradition and convention. He plays a role in that as well, as in Orthodox religions. A fundamentalist. Those are strong, strong things. He plays a role in all of that as well. So, and some of you may feel restricted by another because, you know, that all goes hand in hand, really. It really does. But you'd be feeling, some of you, and this is just a few of you, could be feeling restrained. No, no, it's a little more than a few. All right, good enough. It's quite a few of you feeling restriction by another's beliefs, another's traditions. A sense of restriction there, not liking it, not happy about it, being almost given ultimatums. I'm hearing ultimatums. It's either do it this way, the way it's always been done, right or wrong. This is the way it's always been done, or leave. You're not part of. So somebody's making somebody make a choice. You feel like you're caught between a rock and a hard place. But you know what? Anybody says, come into my world, but there are conditions before you can stay in my world. Don't do that. Walk the hell away. Why would you do that to yourself? That's not love. That's conditional love. There's conditions attached, strings attached. Don't allow that to happen to you. So your keywords are education, traditional beliefs, ceremonies, unity, marriage, values, and authorities. And you know what? It didn't save any time pre-shuffling in that. Look at the time, 31. Knight of Cups. You know what I didn't bring out? And I want to go get it. Hold on, guys. One little moment. I left my book. How stupid is that? Alright, sorry about that. Okay. Oh, what did I say he was? It is the Nine of Cups. I like this card. You know, this card used to show up all the time. I haven't seen him in about 8 months. At least 8 months. It's crazy. Come on now. There he is. He's beautiful, though. He's a real good energy. He's a really, really, really good guy. He brings a great energy. There's a lot of humility going on here. And a lot of grace. You can see he's got his cup up. And if you look at the picture closely, I'm trying to see through the camera. Take note of something different here in this knight's appearance. He's unarmed. He has his boots off. He's not bearing his sword or his shield. Helmet and face shield is gone as well. And he's on his knees in a very vulnerable position. And he's giving it all up, and he's saying that he's grateful, and he's put up his gratitude, and he holds up his cup to not only be filled once in a while, but for it to be flowing at all times. So when this card shows up in your reading, Cancer, the Knight of Cups represents balanced objectivity and outlook, sincerity, harmony, and equilibrium. So this is a really good card to have. But the objectivity and the outlook kind of jumps off for me. And what I'm hearing there is that big decision that some of you have to make. You will learn, and Cancer's good at that. We can remove emotionality when we really, really have to, and become objective. Stand as an outsider looking in on our own lives. Some of us have the strength to do that. So anyways, Cancer, thank you very much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this special edition, you could call it, here at my home in Chance Harbor, out on my deck. And the whale has gotten quiet again. I hope you guys got it. I hope you guys got to see the Canadian geese as well. It was like being photobombed, in a way. So, if you like this reading, you'd like something more specific that is just for you and you alone, I do offer the service. The information for that's found down below this video window in the Show More section. Please read through once. Grab my email you see there. Ship me off an email and tell me you'd like to have a reading, and I'll get you taken care of. Usually the time frame is 24 to 48 hours. Also, thank you to all subscribers for being here. I'm trying to remember the last 6 videos I've done to put it out there because I felt compelled to do that. Is that if I could hug each and every one of you, just give you a warm, friendly hug and say thank you, I would do that in a heartbeat. But it's impossible to do when there's thousands I would never get through it. Nobody would ever get through it. So a collective hug to all of you from me for being here. I'm glad you guys really like the readings, and I really enjoy doing them. They're a labor of love. And I'm so glad you're always here. Numbers keep climbing, they never go down. Thank you so much for that from the bottom of my heart. Also, thank you to the YouTube subscribers that got curious and blazed a trail into Facebook. And there's a pretty good group in there now, Bay of Fundy Fortunes under Facebook. It's a closed, private group of like-minded individuals. It's enlightening, it's educational, it's fun. We have a good time in there. So you're all welcome to join us. Please do. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do. All subscriptions are free as well, and you can leave anytime you like. And you know what? You can find Bay of Fundy Fortunes not only on YouTube and on Facebook, but on Google, on Blogspot, and on Twitter as well. And for now, this reader's going to Hummingbird. This reader's going to let everybody go and say goodbye. And you can always find me here at Bay of Fundy Fortunes, which is my home, or walking on the beach down below, which did not get to see. The fog didn't lift at all, did it? No. But you know what? When I shut the camera off, you watch it go, and then there'll be a view. But anyways, yes. So I'd like to thank you all for being here. You can always find me here at Bay of Fundy Fortunes or walking on the beach down below me here, along the water's edge that hold the mightiest, highest tides on the whole planet, the beautiful and the bountiful Bay of Fundy. And I'm always keeping one eye on the tide here. And the reason being is because I'm a high tide junkie, therefore you can always catch me waiting on the next high tide. Goodbye and have a great month, Cancer.